Well, my friends, how you all doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a fresh episode of F1 Manager and our Aston Martin career mode. Our last episode is linked above. It was the first race of a brand new season. It didn't quite go as planned. I'm going to be honest, gang. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed the way the last race went, but it's one of those things. We have got a point to give to Ocon. I'm going to bang it on the cornering, and then we've got nothing lower than an 83. Absolutely amazing. We've got one for Vesti as well. We're going to carry on putting it on adaptability, I think, for now. And yeah, we're looking pretty good. Let me just double check the staff. Haven't got any. They're all kind of running down their contracts at the moment. Right, so a difficult race. They're disappointed with the performance. To be honest with you, I'm disappointed with the performance. Current projects. Right, so we've got these being worked on. 14 and 15 days. So I don't think they're going to be ready for this race, unfortunately. Now, I was taking a look at the cars, and the AlphaTauri is looking like a rocket ship, ladies and gents. I don't know what they've done to their car, but it is unbelievable. So, we've got a bit of a fight on our hands in the early season. So, yeah, we've got this race here, and then we don't have a race until the 5th. Is that right? Yeah, Australia. So, we should have a couple of new bits done for Australia. So, that's good. That is good. And then we can get developing some more parts as well. Because I don't think I have the engineers. If I just double check this again. I have one engineer. Of course I do. Yeah, because I've done that weird thing where I just didn't use all the engineers again. Race targets. I'm going to do Q2. I'm really not confident that we will definitely get Q3. And I'm not going to do fastest lap. Yeah, that's just going to be the only thing we do then for this race. But yeah, we're looking pretty healthy. Obviously, it's early season. We're really... I like to give it probably the first sort of 5 races to really like feel where we're at, because we are still like really developing the car heavy for the first part of the season, and then the second part of the season, once the research kicks in, then we do slow it down a bit. But you know, 4th place is such a big ask of this team this year, so we need our drivers to be doing well.
Formula One is back. Welcome to one of the fastest circuits on the calendar here at Jeddah. The Saudi Arabian Grand Prix is about to kick off, and the atmosphere here is electric. The Jeddah Street Circuit has one of the fastest average speeds, as well as the most corners of any track on the calendar. Good high-speed downforce is going to make life in the fast lane a little easier for drivers here this weekend. At this early stage of the season, there are still plenty of opportunities for things to change. In this sport, there simply are no guarantees. So, without further ado, let's get started.
Okay, so it's looking like a dry weekend, and we need to get these cars around the track. We need to get these cars set up nice, and we need to get both drivers in the points if possible. Practice is where it begins. Qualifying is coming right up. Well, practice is over. I'm going to throw it out there. I could not get these cars balanced. I could not get them balanced. It was ridiculous. I'm definitely going to have to try and make some tweaks to Alonso. 68% is pathetic. 77% I can kind of live with, but I don't know if this is because his affinity is low with his engineer or whatnot, but yeah, I was struggling. The brake stability, it was basically trying to get the brake stability to kind of sit with everything else, and I just couldn't do it. But as you can see, there's kind of a window there potentially. But yeah, look, the top one on the bottom, oh, it's not great. It really isn't great. Now, I've either made this better or I've made it worse, gang. That's simply where it's at. I was struggling with this balance. I really was. But, yeah, I really don't know what to expect from this qualifying session, to be honest with you. Yeah, our practice pace was around about 10th, 11th, 12th. So even with a Pro setup, we were still, you know, pretty good. But it's going to be a difficult race. You know, whatever happens, this is going to be pretty tough. And it's going to be even tougher as we try and set quick laps with all the traffic out there. Brilliant. That's just what we needed. I am just going to dive in with Alonso and kind of see what he is doing. But I think there's a lot of traffic out on there on track. We are definitely going to have to go again. I very much think that is the case. And we are going to punch in a 128 with Alonso. I think Ocon got caught up in even more traffic than him. Yeah, definitely did. Look how much quicker they are. The traffic has definitely hurt us in that first session. We are going to have to go again. Wow, that's crazy how bad we qualified then. Really, really bad. I'm going to go now. And I'm going to probably wait right to the end with Alonso. Here we go. They're all going. And then we'll send Alonso now right at the back. And, yeah, come on. We need a better lap out of both drivers here. And Alonso... ignore. So Ocon is going to be the first one across the line, I think. Oh, he's already done it. Oh, yeah. Real massive improvement. Massive improvement. And now Alonso, has he completed his lap? Or is he on his lap now? Might be on his lap now. That's how far apart they were. Jesus. Alonso's only just doing his lap. But Ocon, that's a big improvement from Ocon. Should hopefully see him through to Q2. I would hope it does. We need a big improvement from Alonso as well. How big an improvement was it from Ocon? Lap history. Yeah, the traffic definitely affected both drivers. Ignore that. We're aware. And Alonso is through as well by the looks of things. Right. A bit of me for Q2. I'm not sure if I want to send out straight away. Like I did last time. I might let Ocon have a little go and then send Alonso out a little later. There's not as many cars, so that is kind of there to help us a bit. But if Ocon could beat any more traffic, is he going to beat it? Is he? No. Do not get in the way. Please don't get in the way. Oh, he does get in the way. Get past him. Oh, I don't know if that's going to be a problem. Right, Alonso is on his lap as well. I don't know. It's looking like purples from Ocon, as he is going to go across the line in a moment. And he punches in a 127. Okay, so I thought the traffic might have hurt him big time. But no, it wasn't the case. And it's all on Alonso. See what he can do. Be great if we could just punch in a nice healthy lap in this Q2 session. And he is going to punch a 127 as well. So that's great. Really good from both drivers. The Haas is very good. Dare I say, it's very good this season, that Haas. Okay, Hamilton, I kind of expect him to really drive the shit out of that car. He's an unbelievable driver. But, yeah, it looks incredible. It really does. It looks amazing, that Haas this year. That's definitely far improved. And the AlphaTauri I was looking at looks like a car to be reckoned with as well. So, interesting. Very, very interesting at the minute, gang, where this whole thing is concerned. Here we go. Ocon, he doesn't improve, and he's going to be the man who might potentially get knocked out here. Yeah, he didn't improve. Well, there you go. That is a bit of a worry. Gasly in that absolute rocket ship of an Alpine. We know how quick that Alpine is. Is anyone going to improve and knock Ocon out of this session? Going to ignore that from Alonso. Yes, it's Hamilton. Oh, no, Gasly. Gasly went a lot quicker. And Ocon is out. Ocon is out of the session. Right, well, it's down to Alonso. It's down to Alonso. I don't know whether to just do one flying lap. That's generally what I'm thinking. Is just do the one flying lap. Because this session is all about, just finishing as high as possible. So I might genuinely just leave it right to the end. And maybe be the last car out on track. And, yeah, just go with the one flying lap in the session. And really push this on a bit. 126.9. Oh my god, that's so quick. That is so quick. I still can't get my head around seeing Hamilton's name next to the Haas logo. That's a wild signing, it really is. But they've improved that car. They have improved that car. You can see they've got both those Haases into Q3. So it's not a fluke. It is not a fluke. How well they're doing. We will definitely need new parts on the car. For what's the name? Right. Hopefully we've got enough time to set this lap. I hope I didn't leave that too long. Science has gone out behind us now. We should be okay. Right. Here we go. Here we go. What are you going to do, Alonso? What are you going to punch in, mate? What are you going to punch in? Let's take a look as he rounds that last corner. And we need a big lap. And I don't think we're going to get it. Yes! That's not a bad lap at all. That's not a bad lap. Potentially 8th place. Hamilton really getting the best out of that Haas at the moment. But Magnussen is still... What say his lap, has he? Or has he already said it? I think he's already said it. Oh yeah, there you go. P8 as things stand. Right, so we've got to get set up and get these cars all locked in and ready. As you see, we did improve both cars. Ocon maybe not as much as Alonso, but we did get them improved. So we can one-stop this race. We can one-stop this race. Now, I don't think we can one-stop it and push. I just think we would... Yeah, there's no point. So let's just see. See, I want to go to a point where like there's still life in both tyres, you know. I think about 21. Yeah, Alonso's a little further up the grid, so yeah, I'm going to go to 21. See, they come in a lot sooner on that strategy there. They come in a lot sooner. I'm wondering if that hard just does better in the latter stage than the medium does. But yeah, we're going to come in at lap 21 for Alonso. So yeah, we don't need to push it this race. It's all about really conserving the tyres. And then for Mr. Ocon, maybe 20 or 22. I'm going to come in 20, lap 20, I think. Yeah, lap before. Okay, yeah, there isn't really too much else to do. We're ready to go racing.
With the skies mostly clear, tonight's race shouldn't hold any unpleasant surprises. Looking at Fernando Alonso here. With a top 10 position on the grid, this race could really go either way for them. Further back, we've got Esteban Ocon. They're starting in the bottom half of the grid today, so there's a lot of cars between them and the podium. And we're just moments away now. It's almost time for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix.
Right, a better race from Alonso would be great. Ocon got points last time. Let's see if Alonso can score some points this time. That would be absolutely amazing if he can. Yeah, we're basically going to push quite heavy on the fuel load at the beginning, as we always do. Alonso having a cheeky look. Alonso had a cheekiest of cheeky looks, and he's got himself up to 6th position. I think Ocon's lost a place. Well, that's not great. And Alonso's still having a bit more of a look.
Let's focus.
Alpha
But it's all good. It's all good. Not going to stress too much just yet. The minute that goes under 80%, we will drop that off, I think. Which is usually what I do. Then we just stick it into neutral. But at the minute, we will use all the juice. And yeah, we're basically going to see where this race goes. So let's do that now. Drop that in. I'm going to run the fuel quite heavy at the beginning. Maybe get like half a kilo of fuel gone. Oh, he had a little look there. Had a little look.
Doing a good job. Keep pushing.
There we go. Ocon, what are you doing? Oh, you're pretty close. Let's take a look at Ocon and what he's up to. Alright, so he's stuck behind some cars at the moment. So yeah, that's the issue there. But yeah, we are going to burn the fuel. For sure. Just for a bit. Because make the car lighter. And we'll be alright. We'll definitely sort of get it back towards the end of the race. So yeah, that's one lap in the books. We'll just run it 2 times speed until we get into the DRS. And then we'll sort of manage it from there on. So it's all about holding on to the cars in front of both drivers at the moment. To kind of make the most of the ERS areas. But it's pretty close. It's a difficult track to overtake, this one. It really, really is. But as you can see, Ocon is following along very nicely. We just need to pick our moment, I think. He's having a look. He is having a look. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stick it into overtake just as we turn. And I'm going to see if we can maybe use the energy. Probably not, because DRS has opened. And we might get it done. We might get it done. That's great driving if he does. That is ridiculously good driving. He's still having a go, isn't he? Is he gonna? No, he's had to kind of ease off a bit. Why are we having a little doobie-doo? Someone's spin, someone's gone out.
Sounds like a spin.
Schumacher. Oh, he's not really someone we need to be worrying about these days. But I'm just going to stick with this for a bit, because I want to see if we can get this done. Right, bang it into overtake. I think the DRS train is just hurting us, to be honest with you. I think that's what it is. They're all having a go, though. They're all having a look at each other. Jesus Christ, Alonso he is trying. He is trying. We've got Ocon back here fighting with a bunch of cars as well. Look at the state of this. Jesus Christ. And then you're coming in. Look at that. Oh my God. He gets it done though. That's a brilliant bit of work. Brilliant bit of work. It does have to be said from Ocon. Now that I've got 2 very good drivers, I do feel like I have to pay attention to both. They're all stuck behind Magnussen. That's a surprise that it's Magnussen is the one that they're struggling to kind of get past. But yeah, we are holding on to those in front of us, and that's the interesting part at the minute. Very, very much the interesting part. And is Alonso going to get that done? Oh my God, what a pass from Alonso. If he makes this stick, that is an unbelievable pass. But I don't think he is going to make it stick. He might make it stick. Oh no, he had to relinquish. Oh, he got pushed out.
Ferrari, advance the race
And he
position.
needs a bit of extra. He needs a bit of extra now, just to kind of close the gap. Come on, close that gap. Don't let him get away from you, because you'll be in trouble if you do. You will be in trouble if you do. You need to use that energy. Come on. Get that back. Get that back. Right, yeah. I'm kind of sticking with this at the minute, gang, because it's quite exciting, and yeah, we're kind of in with a chance here at potentially sort of points and catching up. And as you can see, look, we really catch up in that section there. That I was saying this at the end of last season, we seem to have all the pace in the corners but very little pace in a straight line. Like again, that you see it there, like they had so much pace in a straight line. Even, you know, we even had DRS but couldn't make the most of it. So yeah, there's a lot to be said about that, I think. So Ocon is running 11th. We'll just take a look at what Ocon's doing, because We might have a little look at overtake in a bit. Just give us a bit extra when we enter that start pit straight. But yeah, Alonso is now a second behind, and he's going to be prone to that Russell attack. 1.5 seconds. That is unfortunate. Deploy energy just for a bit of an extra boost. I think Ocon's going to go backwards. Yeah, he looked like he was going to lose. Yeah, he has lost a position. Who did he lose position to? Norris took his chance there. Norris passed like 2 or 3 drivers. Jesus. Incredible. Alright, well, Alonso has lost that pack, and that was the last thing we needed. Sort of quick enough to keep Russell behind for now, but I don't think that's gonna go on like that for too long. So Ocon, I'm gonna bang this into overtake now.
Use overtake.
Just see if it will help. Oh, no need. No need. They've just gone into the pits. Right, are we near our pit window? We're nowhere near. What tyre was he on? What tyre was he on? Seriously, because we are nowhere near the pit window. There are actually hard runners, which is interesting, that some people have gone on the hard tyre first. Ocon doesn't manage his tyres as well as Alonso does. Jeez, he's got both the Haas's behind him at the moment, and that's going to be a struggle to keep them both behind with DRS, but need to kind of use the DRS now against them if we can. There we go.
That's a new race position for Haas.
And yeah, it's
with a great play there. They've moved up a place.
It's both cars are in the points, but whether or not they're going to stay there, we're gonna find out as this race goes on. But we've got a ways to go yet. We have got a ways to go before our pit window opens. Another sort of 7 or 8 laps. But Alonso's sort of running P6, P7, and Ocon's running anywhere between P9 and P12 at the minute, because it's quite close. So there's a little gap that's opened up to Magnussen. From Magnussen to Gasly. And there's a bit of a gap from Gasly to Alonso. Yeah, probably next lap or 2. That's when I'm going to kind of up it with
Aston Martin took a chance.
Ocon. Just gained 2 positions. Unbelievable. Let's take a look, because it is 2 positions. It's a double overtake. Is it really a double overtake though? Doesn't really. Oh, you know, the person coming out of the pit lane. I guess they count that, don't they? Yeah, we are pretty close to Ocon coming in now. So, last lap of when he comes in, we will hammer it on the fuel and on the tyres. But yeah, I'm just running it on a bit of a slower speed because I want to kind of keep up with all that. Alonso is running really nicely. Right, open. We're going on to that hard. Hit this lap. So yeah, we're going to go quite aggressive.
Yeah, happy to
yeah, Ocon. We're going to stick with Ocon just because he is the man that's going to be coming in. Because when he gets towards the end of the lap, I will ease it all off, as I always do. Sure, you've all been watching me my tactics now a bit more. Season 1, I was getting grilled quite a bit in the comments for my use of fuel. A little bit at the beginning of season 2, but yeah, this season's a bit different. You know, it's a bit different this season because I feel like third season you really should have learned a fair amount. So we're gonna bang that. And we will just burn that off, you know, as we come into the pit lane. And he is going to dive in. Right, you're going to be coming in. And going on. Aggressive. And push. Right, Ocon's in.
You can stop, lift and coast.
Copy.
Where is Ocon going to come out? That's the thing. I think Ocon, they might have got the jump. Russell's got the jump on him. Hamilton's definitely going to have to come in, and so are a lot of these guys as well. So, yeah, P12 is that? P12. Okay, balance that out.
Safe fuel, safe fuel.
And
Yeah,
Alonso. Yeah, Alonso, you're still going for it. Basically, I've really slowed it down because I was trying to stick with Alonso basically. But yeah, P12. That's interesting. Kind of gave up a couple of positions there. And Alonso, we go standard, and yeah, you come in and pit for your hard tyre. Where is Alonso going to come out? That's the big question. That's the big question. Where's he going to come out? He's down to 9th. But as you can see, Ricciardo, Hamilton, Stroll, Perez, Leclerc and Bottas have all still got to pit. So, yeah, as long as the pace is good for this latter part of the race, then, yeah, we're potentially on for points. Potentially points with both drivers as well. It's just how well they can both manage this second part of the race now. So Ocon is 2 seconds away from Gasly. Alonso's got a 3-second lead over Gasly, and he is 3 seconds away from Russell. Ocon, he still has that 2.5 second gap to Gasly. They're flying up front. Russell's like 15 seconds off the pace. Between us and Russell, we're looking at probably around about 20 seconds. So, yeah. Right, here we go. Bottas is in. Alonso. Oh, he didn't quite get the jump. Alonso didn't quite get the jump, and he's stuck behind a couple of very slow cars at the minute, but I think they're going to be coming in soon anyway. And there you go, they're both in. Alonso is up to 7th. Ocon is up to 9th. But we've got Bottas in 6th on that medium tyre. That is going to be very nice for him indeed. Alonso is 6th. Ocon's still where he was. And then it's the leaders. But, yeah, we ain't getting near them. Gasly pitting might
Aston Martin with a great
if he
play
pits,
there.
he ain't going to pit. Gasly ain't going to pit, is he? No. Right, so
Oh, and Ferrari just gave
we're
the
looking
race.
at points potentially. But those medium tyre runners down here are going to be a problem maybe. But yeah, just in case we do get close enough for a pass, and then we'll go and jump in and kind of manage the ERS and see if we can make that work. And Ocon's pulling away from Tsunoda, so that is good. That's really good. Alonso's been left behind. Can he catch him quick enough? Can he get within? Can he get within?
Car in the wall.
Oh, there's a car in the wall.
Copy.
Is this going to be a proper yellow? Or just a single wave? Not sure who. Oh! Oh!
Was that a crash? Multiple cars, I think. Let's have a look. So let's look at this. There's Sergio Perez.
Oh my god! His car's up front.
There's the
Oh my
collision.
God.
It's caused absolute carnage.
Jesus. There's a safety car. How long is left? 5 laps. There really isn't any point. There is no point in coming in. There's no point in coming in. Not with 5 laps to go. We might even, at this rate, we might even finish under the safety car. No overtaking. Yeah, we'll just leave them on what's name.
No DRS.
So 6th and 8th as things stand. So it was a Red Bull was involved, wasn't it? I wonder if that Red Bull's got to come into the pits. It might be so far up the road that it won't matter. But yeah, Perez is definitely going to have to come into the pits. He went onto the softs. I was thinking we could go on the softs, but honestly, with the amount of time left, I really don't think there's any point. Yeah, I don't think there's any point. So let's just get this safety car caught up. Yeah, none of the leaders are coming in. But all those bloody medium tyre runners are going to be right on us. But Alonso and Ocon have gone past Perez. He's put fresh softs on. Let's hope we get stuck behind this safety car for a long time, eh? Let's just get caught up. Come on. Get caught up, get caught up, get caught up. And then I can drop you and conserve those tyres. There we go. And then we can conserve your tyres as well. Right. Burn that fuel. But yeah, hopefully we go for quite a way under this safety car. That would be nice. But we've potentially got a 5th and a 7th place finish here. This is mad. I did not see this coming. Did not see it coming. But yeah, no one went in the pits, so it would have been foolish. It would have been foolish for us to go in the pits.
Safety car will be in this one.
Right, okay. So we're going to get ready to go racing. Right, we are going to be under pressure from Perez, Hamilton, Ricciardo on Ocon. It's a definite. Right, I'm going to bang it all.
Happy to push.
Bang it all in now.
Okay. Make sure you
Just
get a
so
good
it's
restart.
done. And come on. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, look at Perez. Look at Perez straight away. Unbelievable. Unbelievable pace on that soft tyre. It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. And Ocon's going to be under big pressure as well. Oh dear.
Red Bull moved up.
Right, let's bang that in neutral. Might just push these tyres to the end now, because I reckon we can. Got a little extra than other people, so...
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
Alonso's there with the leaders, which is incredible. Ocon's the one I got to keep an eye on. Ocon is definitely the one. Oh, I've gone neutral and I haven't got any charge.
Last
Crap.
lap. Last lap.
Well, that is not going to be good, especially for Ocon defending.
Currently P6.
Well, Ocon's got past Gasly by the looks of things. This is the last lap. This is the last lap. Come on.
Great play there. They've moved up a place.
Come on. Can we get this done? Ocon's the one. Alonso's okay. You know, we don't really need to concentrate too much on Alonso. It's Ocon. Can Ocon defend? Can Ocon defend? Deploy. Just deploy that energy. Use it. Just use it. You won't need it at the end. You need it here. And go back to neutral. Go back to neutral. Come on. Come on, Ocon. Come on, Ocon. You get down here to this bottom corner without being passed, you're going to be fine, lad. You're going to be fine. There we go. Last corner. Deploy. We've got no ERS. We've got no ERS. Are we going to get across the finish line? Yes! Get in there. 5th and 6th. Unbelievable drive. Get in there.
Max Verstappen
Whew,
over the
what
finish
a
line,
race.
and
Come
today's
on.
winner.
Oh, exhilarating. I'm buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing that we've picked up points. And do you know what? We've beaten some cars as well. I know one of the Mercedes went out, but you know, the fact that he was on a soft tyre and Esteban Ocon's managed to do that job is bloody incredible. It really, really is. So props to my drivers. So yeah, 10 points on the board for Fernando Alonso, 8 points on the board for Esteban Ocon. So that's 20 points between them. A real good return to form after a disappointing opener. And Aston Martin sit. Ooh, come on. Come on. That's basically where we need to be at the end of the season. Whether or not we will be, we're going to find out. Right, gang, that brings this episode to an end. That was a phenomenal episode. What a race as well. I really feel like we managed that to perfection. The safety car really helped us because we was able to push the tyre at the end. But, yeah, we just got left with a bunch of fuel during the safety car. The thing is, right, if I'd underfueled the car, then we might not have had enough fuel to get us to the end with normal circumstances, but it would have been good with a safety car. So then you don't get a safety car. This is the thing, man, and I just don't like having to go into conserve because you lose a bit of power. But anyway, Australia's next. Be sure to join me for it. Like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff if you're new around here, and be sure to continue to get your comments in the comment section below. But until next time, stay safe, stay humble, and I'll see you real soon.